everybody. I'm here today with upper school students Sohan and Unsh, and we're going to talk a little bit about their recent success at the speech tournament down in Orlando. So, welcome in, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. You said you were a little tired. Why are you tired?
Well, we kind of got back at 1 a.m., 12:50. It was a successful tournament, so that was the good part of it.
There you go. What caused the delay? Was it just logistics, or was it the extra bit of success kept you there a little longer?
Well, it was the biggest tournament that we'd ever been to as a school. I think they had about over 1,000 kids.
Wow.
And, it was difficult for the tournament to find judges and people who could, organize. So a little bit of logistics, but for us, it was very successful. We could, finish our final rounds 6, 7, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And we did overall really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So before we get to the success, tell me, was it a single day? Was it a multi-day tournament? How does this work?
So the tournament was just one day, all
Okay.
day on Saturday. It was pretty much the entire day, so we'd get there around, we'd wake up almost as early as 6 o'clock and then head to the tournament around 7:30, and we would start everything around 8 and compete all the way from 8 to about 7 in the evening, and that took up the entire day. So
That's awesome. Well, I know you've been working a ton with Mr. Hodges, who is the speech coach, and you do it, but how do you prep for something like this? How do you get ready for a tournament?
Well, a lot of the prep is just going to practices. We have a 30-minute practice every 2 weeks about. Sometimes there's more thrown in, especially when we come up to something like states. And a lot of times the practices can go beyond that time period. But it's just practicing it there, practicing at home.
That's cool. And what do you love about speech? Like, what drew you to this? What drew you to give up a complete day to get back super late? All of that.
It's fun. I mean, you go in there, you get to talk to a lot of people, you get to talk in front of people, and you get to share what you think is something that is important, that should be heard, or you get to participate in an activity that's just fun. It's like any other activity you do.
That's pretty cool. And I know that, Bob Hodges has a ton of experience at bowls and previously in terms of speech. He's not here with us right now. What do you appreciate most about him?
What I love about him is just his personality is just amazing, and he's got so much experience. And when I came here in 10th grade, that was my first year at bowls, and I was really excited to meet him, and he definitely did not disappoint. He's been everything that I could have ever wanted and more that I could have ever wanted in a speech coach, as a mentor. He's really just amazing in every way.
That's cool. Yeah.
To me, it's just he loves doing what he does. He loves teaching kids. He loves coaching kids in speech, and he's just so enthusiastic. You have to love him and the activity itself.
For sure. Well, you've got to love anything to do it for that number of hours in a day. You just have to. Okay, so what level of success did we have?
Overall, for the entire season, we won the giant gavel.
Okay. What's that mean?
It's basically to the team that acquires the most points in the season.
Wonderful.
So that's probably part of one of the largest parts of our success.
I should have had you bring the giant gavel. Like, how giant is it? Like, what are we talking here?
Oh,
so it's
it's
your normal
big.
gavels.
It's pretty big,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. So it is a giant gavel. That's awesome. Well, I know. Thank you for mentioning those other teammates over there, because I know you guys are just two of a larger team. What's next?
So the main thing right now would be just take a week or two just to kind of relax after states, and then for myself and along with 3 other of my teammates, we're headed to Chicago to compete in the national tournament.
Oh my gosh, nationals! That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, going to nationals in anything is a big deal. So
Right.
Congratulations. Well, super appreciative of you guys taking the time out of your free period, to come in and talk with us a little bit. Thanks for those remarks about Mr. Hodges. He's not here. I know he'll hear them and he's going to appreciate them. But really, congratulations again. Congratulations to the whole team. Best of luck at nationals.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey everybody, I am here today with middle school history instructor and upper and middle school speech coach Hutch, and we're going to talk a little bit about his recent trip with some students down to Orlando. We just heard from Unsh and Sohan about their experience, but we wanted to get the head coach in charge here. Congratulate you on a remarkable, is it a tournament? What do they call these things?
State championship.
State championships. So how many state champions did you have? Remind me.
We had 9.
That is ridiculous. And have we had any before in previous years?
Last year we had 7.
Okay.
And the year before, which was the first year of the league and our first year in it, we had 1 middle school champion. Last year we had 7, combination of middle school and upper. And this year we have 9. 3 of them are in the middle school and 6 of them are in the upper
So
school.
it's a true blended program. So our progression towards speech dominance is trending in the right direction.
It was something this
That is
weekend.
so
I
good.
didn't think we could outdo the 7, but
Yeah.
somehow the kids pulled through, and it was great.
Well, so you've done this a long time. I know you've got a long history with this. But what drew you to speech programs in general? What do you love about it?
Well, I like the competition of it, first of all, but also my parents had a lot to do with it when I was in middle school. When I was in my school, we had a speech and debate program. My father said, "You're going to do this," because my father, back in 1939, 40, somewhere around there, he was a national debate champion.
Whoa.
So I was going to be doing it no matter what. And I did it all through middle school and high school and college, and it's become a part of me.
Yeah.
And I just love to see kids, it's not about winning. It's great if the kids can win, but sometimes the most rewarding thing is seeing a kid who never wins a single trophy or medal or anything like that, years later comes back and say that the skills that they learned on speech have helped them in college or in their professional careers.
Sure. Well, I've got 2 daughters that have both had you for history, and they feel that way about history. So I know that you do that in the classroom, and you just have a different classroom with speech. Like, how do you make this work if you've got middle and high school students? Are you doing it at the middle school and at the high school? I know that sometimes you're here in Bulls Hall.
Right. Well, we have the elective class in the middle school, the speech and debate class there, and I have about 20 kids each semester that take that, and that's the real basics, getting them just used to some public speaking opportunities, and the real stuff happens with the team. So we have this year 20 kids in the high school who are on the speech team, and I had 30 in the middle school. And middle school kids, I practice with them anywhere from 7:30 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, getting them in at lunch during activities time, and then I hightail it over here about 4 afternoons a week and work from about 4:30 to 6:30 or 7 with the high school kids.
Yeah. For those that are out there watching, like this is the kind of thing that really makes schools like Bulls special, because this doesn't happen at every school, and so I appreciate it. And I know that the kids, well, you'll see in the video, they appreciated it. They expressed their gratitude for the hard work that you put in and helping making them better. So looking ahead, like what's the next step? Unsh mentioned that we had some people going to nationals.
We do have 4 students who are going to what are called CFL Nationals, which is over Memorial Day weekend, which is good and bad. It's a nice weekend to take the kids to a tournament, but unfortunately I don't get to see the graduation here. So we'll never take seniors to this
That would be
Nationals. That would be a hard thing to do. But I'll be working with those 4 kids for the next few weeks, also meeting with the current team members to talk about what events they think they might like to do next year so that some of them can get a jump over the summer.
How many events are there? Like they keep talking about events, like it's track and field.
Yeah, there are about 13 or 14 speech events, and there are about 5 different types of debate events.
Oh, wow.
So
Kids specialize, or?
Yeah, they do. They basically take 1 or 2 events, and they work on that throughout the year.
Okay.
So a kid will take a dramatic piece of literature, and we'll try to just perfect it throughout the year. Or if somebody writes their own speech, we're constantly revising it, looking at the writing. Also, the performance of it is it's never the same week after week.
Pretty cool.
We're always making
Makes
some
it fun.
kind of adjustments.
Yeah. All right. So you said 30 in the middle school and 20 on the team in the high school.
Mhm.
If we have interested kids looking ahead to next year, is there space, or is this a competitive thing where they got to put in some time elsewhere before they can join?
Well, what I've been doing is kids who are moving from the middle school to the high school, if they wish to do it, they're grandfathered
locked
right
in.
in.
Got
They're
it.
in.
Makes sense.
The middle school, it's an audition process.
Okay.
Because this year I had about 50 kids audition for the 30 spots. So in late August or early September, I'll send out a notice about tryouts and sit for a week or 2 doing those, and then have to make the hard decision of
Gotcha.
which 25 to 30 students will make the team.
This has been fun. Really appreciate. I don't know how you managed to do it all with the time and fitting it all in, but you know,
But-
from a school leadership standpoint, I just want to say thank you, because it's a
Thanks.
tremendous amount of time that you put in with all these kids, and they truly appreciate. And whether they're winning or losing, they're gaining life
Mhm.
skills, and they're
Absolutely.
clearly winning, which is also a really
Right.
That's part of the
Yeah.
Bulls tradition.
The speech team motto is excellence is the goal, winning is the bonus.
Nice.
The kids like the bonus. We all like the bonus, but that's not the ultimate.
Right.
Ultimate thing we're striving.
Well, that
for.
fits right in with our pursuit of excellence in everything we do, and so we're going to continue to get better each and every day. So thank you, and thanks to
Yeah.
everybody out there for all that you do.